Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here, and we're playing as Yugi in this duel, as you can tell by the shadow outlines. Later that night, the team settled down for dinner when they were visited by their high school friend Bakura. As they chatted around the campfire, the conversation soon turned to dueling. What a surprise.
Let's have a duel right now. Not for star chips, but just for a little fun.
I'm down with that. After all this star chip stuff, it would be nice to have a duel with no strings attached.
I agree. I think just a regular old duel sounds like a great idea. Before we get started, there's something I'd like to share with you, and especially with you, Yugi.
No, it can't be. A Millennium item?
Yes, and the magic of my Millennium Ring will take us to the Shadow Realm.
Why are you doing this, Bakura?
You have something I want, and I aim to take it.
Bakura, possessed by some unknown spirit, used the power of his Millennium Ring to lock away his friend's souls.
Their souls have been locked away, and now, after waiting for countless centuries, the legendary Millennium Puzzle is mine.
Just as Bakura tried to grab the Millennium Puzzle, it started to glow. The spirit within the puzzle awoke, manifesting himself in Yugi.
No, it can't be.
You want my Millennium Puzzle? Then you're going to have to duel me for it. But if I win, you'll release my friends and send us all back. Haha. I agree to your ridiculous terms, Yugi, but I promise you, there is more at stake here than you comprehend. And this is one shadow game that you cannot win. So, this is where, well, I wouldn't say this is quite where, but something you notice throughout the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series is that everyone always solves their problems by playing duel monsters, by playing a card game. So it's like, oh hey, you have something I want. Well, if I beat you in a duel, you have to give me what I want, but if I lose, you get what you want. And you just see that a lot. Yugi, why do you have Flame Manipulator? Why do you have Happy Lover? Why does your deck suddenly suck? Alright, well let's draw a card. Oh hey, there's a Dark Magician. Okay, so each time a monster is sent to our graveyard, we're gonna lose 500 life points. That's fine. Well, it's not fine. What does this thing do? Target any number of monsters in your graveyard, special summon them, and if you do, lose 1,000 life points for each monster special summoned by this effect. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this card, and you can only activate one soul charge per turn. Well, that could help us summon the thing, the Dark Magician. And we have 3 Flame Swordsmen. Why? Nobody wants 3 Flame Swordsmen. Morphing Jar. Oh! I want my Soul Charge back. I was planning on using that. And he's tributing for the Earl of Demise. Okay. Taking some damage from Hoffenseller. What else did... gosh, these awful monsters. What else did he lose? Another Morphing Jar. Earl of Demise and Man-Eater Bug. This deck's going to be annoying to deal with. Well, we definitely need some more cards. Let's play this Graceful Charity. Discard 2. Horn of Heaven. When a monster would be summoned, tribute 1 monster and negate that summon. All these awful monsters. Well, we'll pitch one of these Dark Magicians, and gosh, I don't know, any of these are awful. Yeah, we're gonna take some damage doing this stuff. We're gonna Lightning Vortex, get rid of the Cyber Commander. At least that gets his thing off the field. Alright, Horn of Heaven can stop his next monster, provided it's bigger and better than our Masaki. Which, you know, I would hope it is. you never know the way this is going. Where's all my good monsters, like the giant soldier of stone and all this? Well, can't do anything about that. Another Earl of Demise. And he used his card, the Change of Heart. Oh, Robin Goblin. That's also awesome, and it's going to make us discard randomly. Well, there goes our Claw Reacher. Polymerization. That does nothing for us right now, but I'm going to set it on the field. Just so we can't make us discard another one of those. Although, I don't think it's going to matter, no, because we're going to lose 300 by discarding this. And then, well, that's going to finish us off. Hooray! Yes, it gives us a dual strategy if we lose. A tip is to set your spell cards on the field. Well, I didn't know he was going to play a bunch of morphing jars. Alright, let's try this again. It's like I'm really bad at this game or something. You know, I'm gonna be the first to go this time. Because this whole going second thing is just not working out for me. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and set this polymerization. We'll set Masaki. His attack and defense are both equal. We have another piece of junk monster. Just, yeah, we're gonna use Mirror Force on this thing. That's how we're playing now. Oh, what is this thing? Skullstalker. Another weak monster. Where's my Mystical Elf and Giant Soldier of Stone and any of the good stuff? Heck, even Celtic Guardian I'd take. Oh, we'll just summon another Masaki. I know before this duel in the anime, like, all of Yugi's friends gave them their favorite card. I remember Tristan's was Cyber Commando. Yeah, that was great. Joey's was obviously Flame Swordsman, so we needed a way to make that in this deck. Tea's was Magician of Faith. But I really have no idea where all this other garbage came from. Well, let's see what we draw off of this. Another Masaki, and more weak monsters that just die to everything. We'll get rid of a couple of them. I'll set this thing. We can't even beat... We had like 5 monsters that we've seen over this past turn. None of them can even beat 1300 attack. That is beyond pathetic. That is. Well, there goes Masaki. And we're tributing now for the Earl of Demise, which Flame Swordsman can't beat, so... Maybe something bigger than that. Oh, Lightning Vortex. That... You know what, that's gonna work. We're gonna discard our other polymerization, because we still have one on the field. And you know what? I'm just gonna go all out swinging, try and get his life points down. Maybe we can finish him off a bit later. Get in with our weak monsters while we can. Oh, Lady of Faith. That ties our Masaki. That's sad. Masaki is just sad. He's the legend. Oh, Summon Skull. This works.
I'll take care of the Lady of Faith. Oh, we actually have one of Yugi's good monsters here. Summon Skull, 1 tribute for 2,500 attack points. It was kind of the standard bearer of the normal tributes, 1 tribute monsters until much later on forget the name of it, it's like Frostosaurus or something. Well, Man-Eater Bug, that's gonna kill our Summon Skull. That's unfortunate. So now we're kind of back to this again. We're just gonna change of heart. Just don't tribute my thing. Please don't he's tributing it. I have nothing but a polymerization on the field. Oh, Robin Goblin, that's also amazing. That's not actually going to do anything to us, because we have no cards in our hand. Oh, a Dark Magician. Why can't I fuse that with something? Well, this next draw is going to be our last one. We could use something, I don't know, something along the lines of like a Monster Reborn. Oh, well, ask and you shall receive. I'll play that Monster Reborn, and you know what? We haven't summoned the Dark Magician yet, so he doesn't have anything stronger. So, Dark Magician it is. Now you have to deal with this. Now, given the situation, even a direct attack by Lady of Faith will end up taking us out. So I'm going to go for the more life points. Normally what I'd do is I'd take out the stronger... Ooh, Dark Magician. Of course he has a animation sequence here. Normally I'd take out the opponent's strongest monster that I can deal with my monster. But in this case, it doesn't matter. If he can kill our Dark Magician, he's going to win in this turn. But he doesn't, so we're good. Another Monster Reborn. Well, let's go ahead and play that. Let's get our Summon Skull back, too, while we're at it. Yeah, Monster Reborn has own Burl of Demise, because I'm sick of seeing those on the other side of the table. And actually, Dark Magician, I want you to kill this thing. And we're gonna hope this other face down isn't a Man-Eater Bug. Oh gosh, I saw the effect monster and I thought for sure it was. What is this effect? A non-zombie type monster attacking Electric Lizard cannot attack on its following turn. Well, that's annoying. At least we can see Dark Magician's animation again, and this is actually turned into quite a close duel. Coffin Seller. I now need to be really careful with that. That Summon Skull can't attack, but you know what? That one can. I've got to try and end it here. And if he draws another Just Desserts and does 1,000 to us, so be it. Alright, Summon Skull. Yes, that's Lady of Faith. Dark Magician. Dark Magic attack. Finish him. Ha! Are you okay, Bakura? I am now, thanks to you. Where'd you get your Millennium Ring? My father picked it up on one of his trips. He told me it's from ancient Egypt. He was shopping in a merchant bazaar when the Millennium Ring caught his eye. The man who sold the ring to my father said it had something to do with duel monsters. But that never made any sense to me, since the card game is new and the ring is clearly ancient. When my father got back, he gave it to me. He said he felt I was destined to have it. Your father is... Why would anyone give their child an ancient Millennium Ring with magical powers and an evil spirit. You know what, never mind. Don't question anime logic. Yay, we got a bunch of stuff. The next duel is called Panic Attack, so we'll see you guys then.